Alright, this ORX, it's doing its job. Of course, I've pounded this area with a lot of other machines, and this brass ring, I don't know how in the world I've missed that with other machines, but of course it's littered with square nails, and I got a good 96 reading, and then once it locked on, it was there. So good find. Alright, I just found this piece right here. I'm not for sure if it's a gun barrel or not. It looks like the sight. Let me get it out in the sun. Looks like it had a sight on it at one time, and then the walls are pretty thick. And you come down here, and of course it's bent. It's got that little divot in it right there. Maybe another sight. But I'm gonna have to get home, clean it up a little bit to make sure. But that's what it looks like to me. I'm using the ORX again. I'm starting to like this little machine. I mean, it weighs probably about like a maybe a soda can. And then I've got it on 80 kilohertz right now, and I've got a sensitivity at 90. The iron's off. Got the reactivity at 3. Of course, you don't get much depth that way, but I mean, with all the trash here, I don't really want much depth. Discrimination at 7. But I'm starting to like it. I'm gonna see if I can. That 80 kilohertz, it'll pick up a lot of small stuff, so I'm hoping to pick up some small gold coins. I doubt it, but I hope I do. I know it's pretty windy out. I'm trying to block the speaker from the wind, but anyway, I just pulled this little button out. I think it's just a button back. It's missing the shank. It looks like it was a 2-piece button on it, and I've cleaned it up a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely a button back, but I'm really not for sure the back mark. I'll have to get it home, clean it up with a toothpick or something. So, and of course, I just found that what I think is a gun barrel right over there next to the old grill. Walked over here and got this. Alright, I got this, it was 41, well 3641, it's kind of bouncing around. And it's a piece of brass. Of course, it's come out in 2 pieces. It's very brittle. And it's got some kind of design on it. I don't know if you can make it out there or not, but I'm going to put it in a pouch and get it home and clean it up a little bit and see. I don't know if it's some kind of hat pin or what, but it's pretty neat. So I'm going to dig around in there a little bit and see if I can find any more of it. Alright, I dug little pieces of brass right here, and I got another signal over just a little bit from it, and dug around, and you see it there. It looks like a button. Zoom out. It's a concave button. Still has a shank. Oh, it's got something on the front. Oh man. Oh Lord. I love it when this stuff happens. Look at there. It's got an eagle on it. Let me wipe it off. Man, that's a beautiful button. I don't quite know what period it is, but here, I'm gonna clean it up a little bit and I'll be right back. Alright, it's gonna have it looks like an eye in the shield, and I'm not familiar with this button, so I think I've seen it, but I don't know what period it is. So, but it's a great find. So I'll have it on the video what kind it is. I'll look it up when I get home. Alright, here's a cool little piece. It's a side plate to a lock. I mean, it's not that exciting, but it's a pretty neat little find. It was all the way bottom of the hole. Of course, it's 9 inches, something, 8 inches. But of course, I've got the reactivity set all the way up on 3, so that was fairly deep, but it is a bigger target. So, and then had some pottery in there with it. I know I was mowing the other day, and I'd seen like a foundation rock. Right here. It was real dry, and it started coming up, so I don't know if that's what that is or not. But I did run into a pocket of square nails in this area, so it may have been a old outbuilding at one time. Of course, you got the rocks right there. I'm sure it's full of bottles right up under the edge of that. Maybe I'll dig it one of these days. All right, here's another decent find. Man, this ORX doing pretty good. Of course, you could tell. You get a iron signal. It's got a kind of a buzz to it. Of course, I've got my iron off, and but if it's a big iron, it's got a little buzz to it. But I like digging my iron, so part to old watering bit. Pretty cool relic. Now, we are in a thicket. You can't really tell that much about it right now, but it's thick, ain't it?
I love it.
That's the only place to be right now. We've got a lot of shade. Zach's down through there a little ways. You can see him moving through the weeds there, but I do believe I'm in a trash pit. Of course, got this piece of iron right here. It got me into it, and then of course I'm starting to pull out some plate. Pretty good size pieces. There's a lot of rocks in here.
There was a house right here because we found a lot of flat buttons right in through there.
Yeah.
Right in here, right down yonder. I found a shoe buckle right over there.
Yeah, and it could have been like a relatives to that other house over there. Of course, I'm sure it was.
Could have been, or it could have been maybe just some kind of old outbuilding.
Yeah.
You don't ever know.
What's the numbers on that?
Jumping quite a bit, 17, 18. That could be a flat one. Solid 14, 15 now.
Sorry about the background noise. We're pretty close to one of the main highways. Mine's been doing the same thing, just like that. What is that?
Iron strap or something. I don't know.
Yep, I've got a couple of them pieces.
Even in the woods, we cover our holes there.
Yep.
Always cover your holes.
Well, I'm gonna dig a little bit more right here, see what I can get to. Zach is saying he's got silver.
I don't know how old it looks like. It might
See it there?
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I see
It
it.
might be a Merc, I can't tell. Yep, it's a Merc.
It's silver.
I will take it.
What year is it?
It's like 39. Well, not quite the time period we were looking for, but hey,
It doesn't matter.
silver, silver, so sweet.
Mercury dime.
That E-Trek done it again.
And every time I opened the hole, it would disappear, and I had to keep going back over it. But
Throw that thing back. Let it get a little older.
I'll hang on to it.
Hey, good job.
Good deal.
I knew there was something in there.
Zach and Loy's down that way. Zach just found a suspender clip. And what was it you had, Loy?
I've got a real high 20 on the Equinox. That's coin number.
Oh yeah, that's coin numbers.
I just can't get down to it. And I'm having a hard time getting to you.
This one took me a little bit to find. It's about the same color as the dirt.
Sounds like Jeff just got that one. He said, so I'm going to make my way over there.
Oh yeah. Right there it is, right there. It's a little
Tiny
it's
sucker.
a thin one, man. Is it?
I wouldn't even guess that was a button when I saw it. Might be a design on it.
Is it oval?
Almost looks like a shield or I don't know what it is.
Maybe a coupling.
Yeah.
It may be.
Just a little. They don't have a shank. You know what? Unless that was the shank right there, it's kind of hard to tell. And it's just come off.
I said design on it.
I can't see anything.
I got a little spray bottle. If you want that.
You normally don't want to spray brass.
Okay. Well, sweet find.
Here you go, Jeff.
I'll clean this up and I'll be right back. Can you see it? Look at my viewfinder. Alright, I'm back with this little, looks like a little coin. I'm not 100% sure, but you can tell around the edges where it looks like it's been stamped. And it's got designs on both sides. I'm just going to have to get it home and clean it up and put a toothpick to it, see what I can tell. Alright, the ORX has done it again. Well, of course, it's not that great of a find, but it's a fired musket ball. Till it's hit something pretty hard. But I've dug a ton of little pieces of lead so far today. And, of course, I'm running it in 80 kilohertz. Let's pick them small pieces out. And we were over that way earlier, and of course they're still over there, and I wanted to come over here where we've pounded to death and just see what I could find with the ORX. And it's pulling out pieces that was left from other machines. So it's still doing good.
You know, a handful of times.
What do you got there?
Flat button. So got the shank too.
Good deal. So that's your first one?
Yep.
Congratulations.
So really happy with that.
Never be the same after you find your first flat button.
That's what got me hooked on this hobby. A flat button just like that. And then
That's what got me hooked on relics, was a flat button.
several $1,000s later, I'm
Yeah.
still chasing flat buttons. There's a neat little piece, part to a horse bridle. It's pretty old. I'm not for sure how old, but it's wasn't made yesterday. Maybe the rest of it will be in there.